pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, good evening. I call this Planning Commission meeting to order. The first item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from the June 19th, 2025 meeting. I hope everyone's had a chance to peruse those, and if so, I'd be looking for a motion for approval.
I've reviewed them, Mr. Chair, and I'll make a motion that we approve.
Moved. Do I have a second?
I can make a second, but I wasn't here for it.
Okay, that's fine.
I second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any other discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Yeah, are you good? Just say aye. Uh-oh.
Is that an affirmative from Brent? Are we hearing him?
Yes.
Okay, yes,
I heard it that time.
yeah.
We got it that time, Brent.
Thanks, Brent. Okay, so the first item up is a quasi judicial hearing for Lester, Craig, and Shirley for a zone change of 1.06 acres of land from CRS, Rural Service Center Commercial, to RR, Rural Residential 2, Planning Department file number 25-019. So do we, as commissioners, is there any conflicts of interest or ex parte or site visits?
So, for the record, I've known the applicants for 20 or 30 years, I don't know, very familiar with the property because I used to go to my grandma when it was a store. Well aware that it is a residential area now. I don't believe I have a conflict. I've kind of communicated with Jeff on this and he assured me that I don't have a conflict and that's why I'm here, so it needs to be on the record probably, so.
Perfect. Anyone else? Okay. All right, so we do not have a party list for this, Jeff, correct?
Correct. Yeah, based on the lack of response, I didn't make a parties list.
Okay. And is there anyone in the audience that would like to testify in favor or opposed? Okay, no, okay. Okay, staff, wanna give the staff report?
Yes. Chairman Burke, Commissioners, I'm submitting staff exhibit 1 through 12 into the record.
Is that the same that we have?
Should be, there's additional information if you want to see it.
I'm good with it, I've read all this and.
The applicants, Craig and Shirley Leister, are requesting a zone change of a 1.06 acre unit of land from CRS Rural Service Center Commercial to RR Rural Residential 2. The property is located on the north side of Azalea Glen Road, County Road number 12, roughly 4,000 feet east from its intersection with Barton Road, County Road number 97, and within the Fortune Branch Rural Service Center. The zone change would allow for the non-conforming use of the residence to become conforming and allow for more flexibility when seeking residential upgrades. The property is developed with a single-family residence attached to the commercial market that ceased operations in 2015. In addition, there are multiple accessory structures on the property. The property is relatively flat, sloping southerly towards Azalea Glen Road. Surrounding and adjacent properties around the subject property are Zone CRS to the north, west, east, and southeast, and Zone 5R, Rural Residential 5 to the south, across Azalea Glen Road. Further north, within the Fortune Branch Rural Service Center, are lands zoned RR, Rural Residential 2. These properties are primarily developed with single-family dwellings with some rural commercial uses. There are no resource lands near the subject property. The notice of public hearing issued on June 25th, 2025 stated the property is subject to potential wetlands. There are no overlays, including no statewide wetlands applicable to the subject property. Zone change criteria, section 3.38.100, article 38, chapter 3 of the Land Use and Development Ordinance establishes criteria for approval of a zone change. These criteria are A, the rezoning will conform with the applicable sections of the comprehensive plan. B, the site is suitable to the proposed zone. And C, there has been a conscious consideration of the public health, safety, and welfare in applying the specific zoning regulations. Recommendations. Planning staff recommends approval of the requested zone change from CRS to RR for the 1.06 acre property, which meets the criteria of Article 38 of the Douglas County Land Use and Development Ordinance. That sums up my summary.
Thank you very much. So is there an applicant or applicant's representative here that would like to speak with this one?
They are present.
They're, yeah, present, but maybe not wanting to speak.
Okay. No, that's fine,
It's fine.
that's fine, not a problem at all. Oh. Okay, and there's no one here opposed, no reason for rebuttal, so we're gonna go ahead and close the public portion and deliberate your decision. So the public portion is closed, so
I think it's pretty straightforward. I make a motion to approve the recommendations.
I have a motion.
I'll second that.
Okay, moved and seconded, any other discussion? Okay, none being heard, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Findings of facts.
Yeah.
Okay. We do have findings of facts
Okay,
for you, if you would like to sign. I'll bring up. Copy for you.
okay, we have the finding of facts for the zone change that we just discussed from the 1.06 for CRS to RR Planning Department file number 25-019. Looking for a motion.
I'll make a motion, we accept the findings of fact.
I'll second.
Okay,
Second.
okay. Okay, all in favor? Aye.
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 Okay, alright, that one's good to go. And I don't think we have anything else on that. Any business from the audience? I do not believe so. We tried to get you up here, but you know.
At
And
least come up and tell a joke.
yeah. Business from the planning commission. Does anyone have anything per se? Okay, business from the planning department. Jeff, you wanna kinda give us a rundown of what might be coming down the pipe? Thank you.
Yes, we do in fact have two plan amendment and zone change requests that are going to be at the August meeting. And I touched on them briefly last meeting, but there's one that is off of Pruner Road that is within the industrial park down there, and it's owned by Jeff Johnson, trying to go from industrial to commercial. And then we have another one that's in the Glide Urban Unincorporated area. So we have, that one is in the Myrtle Creek Urban Unincorporated area where we have jurisdiction, and then the Glide Urban Unincorporated area is a request to go from a 1 acre density to a 2 dwelling per acre density. So it would change the zoning to RS, suburban residential. Glide is different though than some of our other urban areas in that there's limited sewer capacity, so they can't go to the full density of RS. So, which would be 3 dwellings per acre, so it's a 2 dwelling per acre. But it would allow for potentially these vacant properties to then have 4 houses instead of 2.
Gotcha.
That's
Yep.
correct, yeah. So
Okay.
Josh will be processing those and we'll get to see you next month
Okay,
with those.
alright. Anything else before we adjourn? Okay, alright, we'll call this meeting to adjournment.